I was having a discussion with my roommate, millennial, about freelancing, and he's young, he doesn't know how it's working, and I was trying to advocate my position about freelancing. Basically, he was saying that he tried freelancing, but he didn't get any results, so he stopped, and then he tried again a few months after, and he didn't get any results. I told him it was like going to war. If you just go to war and you're not a soldier and I'm just trying, but if you're just trying and you go to war, you might explode on a bomb. That's a little bit similar with freelancing. If you're not totally dedicated to make it work and willing to put the efforts, it will not work. You will not have any results with that, because it needs to be something that you are dedicated to. So if you're not ready to put the effort that being your own boss requires, maybe you should do something else, because maybe freelancing is not for you. It needs to be something that you do with the dedication. Suppose like you were finding a job, you would put the effort, you would be dedicated to the task of working for your boss and make sure that everything is working. If you're just like casually trying 1 week and then you abandon, you will have the results of someone that just do a week and then abandon. You know, in the Star Wars movie, when Luke Skywalker is trying to use the Force and try to get the ship out of the mud, and at some point he gets angry, like, I am trying, I do my best. But Yoda answers with great authority, do or do not. There is no try. And it's the same for freelancing. You cannot just try doing freelancing. It's a way of living. If you want to, of course, if you have another job and you take it casually, it's just a side gig, you get one contract, that's fine. But if you're serious and dedicated and this is something that you really want to pursue as an alternative of having a job, you need to put the efforts. You need to send proposals, you need to review, you need to apply to jobs, you need to do the effort. And when I got my first contract, it was after a week, but I've been sending like 50 proposals during that first week and cleaning my profile and my portfolio and making sure that everything was good and up to standard. If you're not dedicated, freelance, it's a lot of work. It's very intense, and you have the ups and the downs of having contracts 1 week and not having contracts on the other week. So you need an extreme amount of dedication. You need to communicate well with clients. You need to do a super job, get those 5 stars reviews. Make sure that everything that you are doing as a freelancer gets you to that next level of getting the first project, getting all to $5,000, making it to $10,000, and then growing your business. It is a business. You are an entrepreneur. You are a solopreneur, but it's difficult, and it needs regular attention, like any job or any kind of business. So if I come back to that roommate of mine that is a millennial, he's very young. He doesn't have the experience of life that I may have. He never really been a freelance. And when I say that, it's not pejorative, it's just a fact. Some people see themselves as business, but some people just see themselves as employee, and it's totally fine. There is a need for that. But if you think that, I'm just trying to freelance, I'm just trying to be building my business, but okay, put the effort, because it's very, very hard to build a business as a freelance. That's all I have for you today. That's all I have. This is my video about freelancing and millennials, and not just millennials, people in general. They see themselves as employees or as businesses. And if you see yourself as a business, then you would put the effort, like going to war or just going to a job. If you're not dedicated to that new job of yours, you will lose your job. It's the same thing for freelancing. If you're not totally dedicated to that, you will fail. You will lose that job or your business. So please, I'm begging you, if you are serious about freelancing, make sure that you put all the effort and the energy, and yes, pay some money to get your first few contracts, and then do an amazing job to get those 5 stars reviews on the platform. I'm using Upwork. I think it's the best platform for me for freelancing. And if you need some assistance to get you started, I can watch over your profile. I can help you build your portfolio. I can assess your profile to make sure that everything that you can control is controlled under your responsibility. There's a lot of things that you cannot control. It's out of your things that you can control. So the things that you cannot control, that's part of life, but you can act on the things that you can control, and you can act right here, right now. You can create a profile, you can build a portfolio, send proposals, invest some money into marketing, and build your business like any other business. Takes time, takes dedication, and if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next. Bye.